I am joined by IG K.R. Suresh. He is the Inspector General, and he is the in charge for the operations and the security of the Indian Coast Guard. Sir, a very warm welcome. My first question would be, how are you preparing? We've just seen the Tauktae cyclone, and now Cyclone Yas is approaching. What is the preparedness of Indian Coast Guard for the upcoming cyclone?
Before I speak very specifically about Cyclone Yas, I would like to tell one sentence that after 2017 Oki cyclone, India as a country, and Indian Coast Guard in particular, we made preventive measures because the fishermen get scattered in the oceans and each carry a lot of people. Assimilating all of them, communicating to them and bringing them back was a challenge we saw in 2017. These precautionary steps, when we adopted it, Yas is the 16th cyclone. For 14 cyclones, there was no loss of life and property. So was the case in the case of Cyclone Tauktae, till we crossed over the offshore area. And now for Yas, as far as preparatory steps are concerned, there are some 5 points we always consider. As earlier we get the warning, that much better. So, while the IMD predictions and modeling continues, which is one of the best predicting agencies of meteorology in the world, we also start to study, because we have also got some Met officers, and with them we also see the first set of rufflings in the oceans and start to prepare. Please appreciate, movement of ships and crafts in the ocean are very slow compared to even a road and the air, and therefore as much early we start, that much advantage we get. So first we start with creating of warnings and using the technology to our best. Then we go in for all the preventive precautionary steps and the cooperative matrix. Thereafter, what we call it as the clearing ops. For example, Tauktae started somewhere off Lakshadweep Minicoy and went up to Diu Head. It is around 1,400 kilometers of a run all along the coast at 100 miles. If you see in case of Yas, the movement started somewhere in the northern in the Bay of Bengal of the Andamans, and it will be coming off between, in a place probably between West Bengal and Orissa, and the run is around 750 kilometers only. This distance run also gets the rightful recipe for the cyclone to build up and become very strong and effective. And therefore, the preventive steps which we take for coordination starts early, starts for everybody in the oceans, because our job is in the ocean. Notwithstanding, because we can help on the land as well, we carry out cooperative matrix with everybody who has got an interest in the ocean, as well as all the coastal states and the UTs. And in this time for Yas, Andaman Islands, it might be behind the place where the cyclone is starting, but its impact, every cyclone has got a swath. That swath impacts. Started off from there and advancing towards between Orissa and West Bengal. So I can say that this preventive steps which we have taken is going to be so very useful. And I can also tell you that this time you cannot expect anything to go wrong, because the run of the cyclone is only some 750 kilometers. It's going only over the ocean. It's going to touch land only when first time it comes in contact with the landfall. And thirdly, unimaginable levels of excellent cooperation has happened from the topmost leadership in India to the grassroots level worker. And this is what is going to pay us dividends.
So we know that Prime Minister also took a meeting and he reviewed the preparedness. How Coast Guard has deployed the ships, and how many ships have been deployed, and the aircrafts which have been deployed?
18th was the date when I was giving a briefing on Tauktae. On that day, I already mentioned that there is a formation, a disturbance of Andamans, and already a name was given to it by Oman as Yas, which means myrtle. It's a flower. Now, from that day onwards, our preparations started. On 19th, we had already alerted every person who has got a stake in the ocean. Probably the excellent cooperative matrix that we maintain with the state governments and the fishing communities, though there's a East Coast ban, notwithstanding, you can still find, because it's a huge occupation for many livelihood fishing, merchantmen, offshore development areas, and any other things which are having some interest in the oceans. And by around the 22nd, the cyclone started to build. Yesterday probably it was a cyclone, today it has built up to more severity, and finally it will become even more extreme, but not like Tauktae, which was extremely severe cyclone. This will not be, it will be one notch down.